Let me go ahead and press record. So everybody, welcome to the video conference. What is today's date? The 20th? 20th?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. So when is, we got the 31st is the end of the month, July 31st? Somebody get a calendar out.
Yes.
What day does that fall on?
Let me look.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday. Chica, can you hear us yet? She still can't hear us? She still can't hear us? Any clues for Chica, guys? No, she's not responding.
No, not unless she like disconnects and comes back on, and then her phone will tell her an option to allow her phone to connect.
Can you hear us now, Chica? Okay, good. Chica, yeah, headphones. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we've been waiting for you, Chica, by the way. So everybody, an applause for Chica. I love it when it finally works, when our patience and our persistence pays off, and it finally works. When you couldn't hear us, we kept giving you instructions, and then I'm like, after 10 minutes of instructions, I'm like, well, she can't hear us. So, but I was telling everybody, we leave no one behind. We leave no one behind. So we were stalling until you could get your audio done. So that's fantastic. So anyway, welcome to the video conference. Everybody make sure that you're really present on tonight's call. Mentally be present. If you missed the first 10 or 15 minutes, of course, as usual, go back and listen to it immediately, because a lot of the times the first 10 or 15 minutes really sets the tone and sets the pace for the entire call. I know, like Stephanie, Earl, they're always driving home. I see that Claudia's out doing something. So sometimes if you're distracted and you're not in an environment in student mode, you're going to miss some of the topics, or you're going to miss some of the content. So again, always the first 10, 15 minutes sets the tone, sets the precedent for the entire training call. Thumbs up if you guys understand what I'm talking about. Very good. Great, half of you. So, when is the end of the month, Monica? What day does that fall on?
August 1st.
August 1st. Tell me the 31st. What day is that, a Sunday? Can't hear you.
The 31st is Sunday. Can you hear me? It just,
yeah, now
my computer just.
Yeah, you're freezing up.
It's a Sunday.
Okay, so Sunday is the 31st.
It's a Sunday.
That means
internet connection.
So that means we have an extension to the month. So there's a little gift for us. So essentially we have 12 days to close out the month. So you guys write that at the top of your notes. 12 days to close out the month. So a couple of things that we want to do. By the way, the next training that we have at Frisco Fit Nutrition, I expect all of you guys to be there. That's number one. That will be on, are we waiting until the 1st of the month for that, Monica?
It'll be August 6th.
August 6th. So we're not having a training at FFN until August 6th. Is that correct?
Yes.
You guys mark your calendars. I expect everybody to be there. When we do that training, we're going to do the entire training will be on the marketing plan. To teach you guys how to move up all the different levels, to educate you on the marketing plan. A lot of you guys have brand new people in the business. They're not fully educated on the marketing plan. Not only educated on the marketing plan, but also, but hold on, I'm getting a lot of background noise here. Let me manage participants and mute everybody. Hold on. Y'all bear with me for a minute. Okay, boom. Good. Got that one. Good. Let me mute that one. Good. And one more. Boom. And I think that's it. Let me go up and check. Here, one more. For some reason, Leslie's not muting. So, Leslie, just watch your background noise there. I can't get you muted for some reason. So not only when we're talking about the marketing plan, we're going to go in detail on that at the training on August 6th, but we're not only going to educate you guys on the marketing plan, but it's also very, very important for you guys to have a belief in a vision once you are educated on it, once you understand the marketing plan fundamentally, like, you know, you start out, you're a distributor, and then you move up, and then you're a senior consultant, 35%, you're permanent, and then you go up to 42%, and then you go to 50% permanent supervisor. That's the gateway to the marketing plan. The supervisor position opens up all the different earning possibilities in the marketing plan: 50% retail, 8 to 25% wholesale, 5 to 12% royalties and bonuses, right? So that's the gist. And then, of course, free vacations and qualifications, organizational promotions, champions dinner promotions, all this sort of things, that all these sugar on top when you become a supervisor. But not only is it important to understand it from an educational point of view, it's very important for you guys to understand it and have a belief that you can move to those different levels after you understand the dynamics of and the components of what it actually takes in terms of a group or in terms of building a team, especially when you start moving to world team, active world team, global expansion team, making royalties, et cetera, et cetera. So very important that we educate all of you guys on this. Number one, you and your people, but more, I wouldn't say more important, but just as important as that, it's important that you have a belief in a vision that you can actually accomplish it after you understand what the fundamentals are of the marketing plan. Nod your head if that makes sense. Okay? Because belief, like first of all, having an understanding, you have to have a fundamental understanding. Like when something is, I need every single person paying attention, please. So after you have like on anything, when somebody teaches you something, they teach you the knowledge, or they teach you the basics, right? So they teach it to you. So it's just like nutrition. You have to ingest it, you have to metabolize it, you have to absorb it, and then your body can perform, right? Does that make sense? Okay. If you take in the Herbalife nutrition, or you're eating a good, clean nutrition in terms of food, and your body's not metabolizing it, your body's not absorbing it, then you don't get the benefits. Your body doesn't get the benefits if it just goes right in the toilet. You guys understand? Well, guess what? It's the same with knowledge, right? If we teach you and we educate you on the marketing, on the marketing plan, from a position of knowledge, so you have the knowledge of the marketing plan, of the marketing structure, you have the knowledge of what's possible, but if it goes right in the toilet, then it does nothing for you and your business and your life and your family. You guys got me? So it's the same, with feeding the body as it is with feeding the mind with knowledge, education. It's got to make fundamental sense to you. You got to go, get the supervisor. Okay, that's the gateway to the marketing plan. 50% profit, 8 to 25% wholesale profit, 4 main areas of income: royalty overrides, production bonuses. Then I can qualify for the free vacations. Now I can qualify for VIP seating. Now I can qualify for the champions dinners. Now I can qualify for the special things that the company gives you, all the little, VIP things that the company gives you. I love my new bag, by the way. I love the pop top to get in there. No stress now. Just reach right in and get your stuff. So all these are little perks of being a supervisor, right? So, we understand that, right? We understand that from a position of knowledge, but then we also have to, now we got to go a step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps further in our belief and in our vision, and start looking into the future and saying, how does this, number one, affect me? How does it affect my family? How does it affect my organization or the team that I'm going to build? How does it affect the organization I have right now? If you have 1 people, 2 people, 5 people, 10 people in your organization, 20 people in your organization, or if you don't have anybody in your organization, how will it affect them when you start bringing people into your organization? Well, it will affect them positively if you understand it from a position of knowledge. Now you're knowledgeable about it, but then you're now a few steps further. You actually have a You absorb it, metabolize it, and now you believe it, and you believe it's possible for you. You saw it happen to Garen Jones. You saw it happen to Style Bell. You saw it happen to Glenn and Monica. You saw it happen to 16,000 other people, 15,000 in Long Beach. Atlanta has 17,600 tickets sold. So you're going to see Facebook flooded with things with people in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And I mean, I was talking to a guy the other day about Herbalife, and it's just because he was asking me, hey, how's it going and stuff like that in Herbalife, what's going on? And it's just mind-boggling that we've been in business for 36 and a half years, but in the last 3, 4, and 5 years, this new crop of millionaires has popped up. All these new millionaires, not one, not two, not a isolated case, right? A bunch, not just one exception to the rule over here that's super talented and brought a whole nother organization from another company or some nonsense like that. No, we're talking about a bunch. The whole company has a new face in the last 3, 4, and 5 years because of all these youngsters that have just set a new precedent. So for them to do that, right? For them to do that, you have to think about it like there's several components that have to come together for that to happen, right? So at whatever level, they go to STSs, they go to leadership development weekends, they go to extravaganzas, they have their own organizational meetings, they have their own Zoom calls, they have their own training and support structure. Nod your head if you understand that. Ongoing support and training structure. I just completely spit my gum out on my chair. Anyway, you know it's a good call when the trainer spits his gum out right on his chair. He means business, okay? And then he's so authentic that he lets you know that he did it. Okay, hold on. Just did legs and back in the gym, okay? So if we think about all these millionaires, they got the support structure, they got the training structure, it's ongoing, right? Because every day you're working on getting better today more than you were yesterday. Yourself personally, personal development, working on your mind, working on your knowledge, working on your vision. Because if you've got the knowledge and the vision and the passion and the inspiration and the education and it's ongoing, just like nutrition is ongoing. Nutrition is daily, isn't it? It's daily. It's daily, right? So it's the same with the knowledge. The more knowledge and understanding you get that you metabolize, okay, then the more you will have a belief about it, right? A belief, like a solid belief, like a clarity and a certainty. And then when you talk to someone else, that shines through to them, right? When you're explaining the marketing plan, when you're explaining the products. Like when y'all explain the products to somebody, do you believe if somebody needs to lose 50 pounds, do you believe if you get them on 2 shakes a day, right? And you get them on 2 Herbalife snacks a day, and you get them on 1 healthy meal a day, and they start drinking some aloe every day, and they start drinking 2 or 3 teas every single day, and they start eating clean, right, and stop eating ice cream and drinking Starbucks, do you think, and stop going to Chick-fil-A and everything, whatever other fast food that they're going to, do you believe that that person's going to lose weight? Like, do y'all believe that hands down? Yes? Of course you do. Now, that is so solid inside of you, isn't it? It's so solid. I mean, nobody can come up and convince you otherwise. Like, no, if you take 2 shakes a day and eat 2 healthy Herbalife snacks, protein bars and the soy nuts and the protein drinks and the bikini martinis and whatever. If you drink all that stuff, no, that's not healthy for you. That's not healthy for you. What you really need to do is just eat 1 salad and drink lots of water. If they try to tell that to you, what are you going to think? Oh, my God. Oh, are you going to get nervous? Are you going to go, oh, I don't know if Herbalife's for me? You guys understand where I'm coming from, right? See, nobody can come up and tell you nonsense to get you off track about the products. Because if you take 2 shakes It's nutrition. It builds, from the inside. It's healthy. You're going to feel better than you ever felt in your entire life. It's jam-packed with nutrition, all that stuff, right? So they're going to lose weight and lose inches like crazy. They're going to feel better than they've ever felt in their entire life. They're going to have a sparkle in their eye. 5 years from now, they're going to look 15 years younger, right? All that's going to happen on the Herbalife products. Nobody can take that belief away from you. Now, I'm giving you that comparison because it's no different, your belief, how solid you are, like a rock in the business. When we talk about the business, you guys understand where I'm coming from? Yes? It's no different. So let me give you a scenario. You sign up a new person in the business, right? You sign up a new person, friend, family, person you met at the gym, person you got off a Craigslist ad. I don't care who the person is. When you talk to that person and that person really, really is excited about Herbalife because the person's been drinking the shakes and the teas, and maybe the person met someone or saw Garen Jones online, or they went to an STS or whatever that gave them the feeling that maybe this is it for them, like they got a shot at this. Do you believe in your heart? Do you believe in your heart that can be the next Style Bell? That can be the next Disney and Jorge? That can be the next Enrique? That can be the next Garen, that can be the next Pyme? Do you believe that in your heart when you talk to somebody about Herbalife, the future, the marketing plan, the payment structure, getting to the world team, getting to the Get team, getting to the millionaire team, going to Atlanta, going to the extravaganzas, going to the LDWs, going to the STSs? Do you believe in your heart and in your mind when you talk to someone that it can happen for them? Do you? Do you? Or the first little person that tells you, oh, that's just one of those things, and they start spewing nonsense that they don't even know what they're talking about. Is that going to get you sidetracked? See, you got to be the same, like if somebody tells you eat one salad every other week and you'll lose weight, you gotta just understand that there's a lot of people that first of all, are not very educated out there, but they act like they know everything, right? Those people that got all the answers and none of the money? You know who I'm talking about, right? All the answers, but none of the money. All the answers and none of the money. All the arrogance, but none of the money. You guys got me? Okay? Isn't it unbelievable in Herbalife how the people that got all the money are so humble? They're so humble. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's the products. Take these products away from me. Take this marketing structure away from me. Take this support system away from me that the company has handed to me. And I'm just back to what I was doing before. I was just a miserable person before Herbalife, not knowing what I wanted to do with my life and whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Think about Garen Jones for a minute. Think about Enrique Carrillo, what they would be doing without Herbalife. So, and all these people are the first ones to admit, right, that they're humble enough, they know where they come from, and they know what the star of the show is. It's the products. It's not fancy salespeople. It's not fancy inspirational people that are always coming and putting the mojo on you, sprinkling the magic dust on you. No. If we didn't have that to rely on, then guess what? Game over. Game over. If we didn't have that, the products. Products is the star of the show. So in a nutshell, here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. With the marketing plan, right, and the business model, when we look 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years into the future, for you, number one, for you, starting with your belief system, starting with your certainty, inside of your head, inside of your heart, inside of your stomach, inside of your gut, right? You got to have the same rock solid foundation in the business and the belief in the future that it's going to happen for you and your family, but you also got to have the same sort of solidity, like that solid belief, that certainty without a doubt. I'm not talking about just faith. I'm talking about a certainty with belief, like it's already happened, like it's done, like this bottle is plastic. You cannot tell me that this is styrofoam. There's nothing you can say to me. This is not styrofoam. No, that bottle's cardboard. No, you're an idiot. That is not cardboard. Impossible. They did not make this bottle out of cardboard. Sorry, it's not. No, it is. No, it's really not. You're a freaking idiot. Stop talking to me. You understand? You guys understand? See, nonsense will be said to you. You will hear nonsense out there from time to time. I mean, Jim Rohn says there's not a lot of idiots in the world. They just move around a lot. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We give the people benefit of the doubt. You know, there's not a whole lot of idiots out there. They just get around, right? So what I'm really trying to say is just for you in your heart and in your stomach and in your mind, when we talk about the business, I want y'all to have such a solid core, like, foundation to yourself. Because when you have that, then when you sign up a new person, you're free. You can look them in the eye and you can honestly, from your heart, not from a script, not from a pre-practiced, like what you said to yourself in the mirror 10 times the day before. No, you can say from your heart with absolute certainty, clarity, and belief and passion and ownership, like it's your own words, okay? You can tell that person and you can paint a picture of what life could look like for that person. You can look into the crystal ball for that person. I've done it so many times with people. Looked into the crystal ball. I did it with Bob Gray, by the way, because there was a time that Bob Gray signed up and he was shaking, his knees were shaking, and he was skeptical, and he never read a personal development book in his life. When you mention personal development, he's like, oh, don't be talking to me about that. You know what I mean? Now he's the personal development guru. Isn't it amazing how Herbalife changes people, right? I didn't change him. Herbalife changed him. The environment changed him. You have no choice after a while if you're going to hang around for a while. So what I'm telling you guys is with the marketing plan, see, this is where a lot of people get nervous, because some people are nervous to sign people up because they're like, they have this anxiety about actually pitching the business hard to someone or being passionate about signing people up, because then it's like, oh, now I'm on the hook. Now, once I sign them up, now it's my responsibility for them to be successful. And if they're not successful, and if they fail, it's my fault. All those little trips start going on in your head. And don't tell me they don't. If they don't, you hadn't been around long enough. Because everybody goes through, Chica's over there cracking up, right? See, everybody goes through that in the beginning. But see, what I'm here to do for you guys, what Monica, what everybody else that's been around for a year, 2 years, 3 years on tonight's call, what we're here to do for you guys is to close that gap. See, it doesn't need to take any of y'all a year, right, to get this belief and this certainty and this clarity and this rock solidness about yourself and about the future and about Herbalife. You got to get it yourself first. You got to have so much confidence, and not even confidence, but yes, confidence, but a mixture of confidence, belief, certainty, clarity, like you're the genie in the bottle and you can see the future. You got to have that. That's called vision. And you got to do it sincerely, not like you're, not like you're some motivational speaker, guru person, but we're talking about from a sincere position. If you do that, you will be amazed at the people that believe what you say. You guys understand? It's a pretty simple formula. If you completely, and by the way, Claudia, boy, she looks good tonight, doesn't she? Look at her. She looks like a freaking 22-year-old over there. I mean that in a good way, by the way.
Thank you, Glenn.
But that's kind of creepy. I should probably say 28 or 30 or something. 22. That's the character's 22.
I think I was sweating.
You look young and sexy. You look good.
Thank you.
No, you really do.
Thank you.
No, it's probably that collagen. Oh my God, what that collagen's doing for me. Woo!
Yes.
Okay, so listen, back on track here. Back on track. I I just came from the gym, so I'm on a lot of products, as you can tell. So, but I am focused. I'm clear. So, do you guys believe that when you talk to people, like if you truly, sincerely, 100% believe in what you're saying to them from a common sense and educational standpoint and a vision, here's what you can happen to you, here's what's happening to me, or it might not even happen to you yet, but it can happen to both of us together at the same time. If you have that sort of belief and sincerity and passion when you're talking to people, do you believe that you can influence them, and do you believe that they'll buy into what you're saying? Yes or no? Nod your head, yes or no. Yes, because every single one of you has the ability to influence other people. Positively, negatively, or not much at all. We call that indifferently. Positive, negatively, or indifferently. So you can influence other people. You can influence people to make decisions. That's what you do when somebody gets a program, right? Earl just got a new girl the other day. Christy got 5. She became a senior consultant. Boom, 1 order. And then last night he's got a couple in the club. Boom, here's the best thing for you, senior couple. You know, Craig and Sarah. You know, here's the best thing for you. Let's get the Earl's girls. Exactly. Brandon just said that. Okay. Exactly. Earl's girls. He's getting a harem over there. Okay. But actually, Sarah's got a husband. So, but anyway, so he says it with such confidence and such a relaxed intensity. It's not a sales pitch, you know, because it's the best thing for those people because they can save $175, almost $200 because they get the whole order at 35%. And see, Earl's got confidence now, and he's not shaking at the knees anymore because he's been around for a while. He's done it over, like going to the free throw line, practice. And then Christy just did it the other day. And then Sue Hill just became a qualified producer. So he's got all this leverage now, and he's got a bunch of others. But he's got a bunch of leverage now of all this that he did, that he's been working on for the last few months, and now all of a sudden momentum's happening and all these people are signing up and he's really creating all. So he's got this confidence and belief about the marketing plan. So what I'm saying to you guys, and Monica was talking to him, Monica was talking to him yesterday and today and explaining to him that you have enough, because he's signing up a bunch of like smart people, like educated, smart, good, down home, smart people. You know what I mean? And we just saw 2 of them in the gym, Danielle and Swan. And he just signed up Swan. Swan was in still is in Mary Kay for 7 years. And Swan signed up her director, the person that signed her up. And that person's driving 2 Cadillacs, you know? And so we said, we're going to trade in those pink Cadillacs for a green Ferrari or a green Lambo. You know what I mean? In Herbalife. Okay. So Earl has all this leverage now, because he's got validation on his side. Once you have validation on your side, like you got so-and-so over here, oh, that person just did it, that person did it, that person did it, that person did it. Now it's easy to say to Craig and Sarah, oh, Craig and Sarah, let me tell you what Christy just did, and let me tell you what Sue Hill just did, and let me tell you what Swanee just did, and let me tell you what Chica just did, and let me tell you what Stephanie just did. Stephanie's almost a supervisor, and here's what she did, here's how she got started. You see how you got all that as leverage? So it makes your conversation so easy. So easy. But you guys got to stand in like your posture. Y'all have heard about posture before. Your posture has to be rock solid. And when you have that confidence about yourself, then when you're going to sign someone up, now you're not nervous. Now you're not head tripping like, oh, geez, when I sign them up, now they're going to be my responsibility. And what if they fail? It's my fault. Oh, what am I going to tell them? How am I going to teach them the business? People trip like that. They do. And then and all the what if stuff. Well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if that happens? It's all negative stuff. You're already painting a negative scenario about what if all these things happen. Hey, I got to bet. If you're going to start painting scenarios, why don't we say, hey, what if this is my next Garen Jones? Hey, what if this person is going to be driving a Bentley in 4 years? Hey, what if this person is going to be a 3-diamond president's team member in 4 years? Hey, what if this person is going to end up being one of the most inspirational speakers in Herbalife because the person got their life changed? You guys got me? So if we're going to start painting scenarios, if we're going to start painting scenarios, let's paint the positive scenarios. You know, not the what if this happens, what if that happens, what if that happens negatively. Let's start saying, what if that's my next Enrique Carrillo? What if that's my next Garen Jones? What if that's my next Style Bell? What if that's my next Jorge and Disney that become social media superstars and #1 in the company in 4 years? What if, what if, what if, what if? If we're going to play the what if game, you have a choice on the game that you get to say what if about. You guys got me? Okay? But here's the thing. If y'all become rock solid in your belief the same way that you're rock solid about the products, if somebody tells you all you got to do is eat one salad and you'll lose weight, right? One salad a week and drink some water and you'll lose weight. Don't drink shakes. You know that's stupid, right? I mean, that's just a ridiculous scenario. So it's the same with the business. You need to be so confident when somebody joins Herbalife, and because you have to believe in them before they really start believing in themselves. But from an authentic position, from a position of authenticity. You guys understand where I'm coming from? You got to be authentic with your belief and your certainty, okay? Because now there's Earl. So can you hear us, Earl? Yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what Monica was talking to Earl about, she started saying, listen, you got so-and-so, and you got so-and-so, and you got so-and-so, and you got so-and-so, and all these people are smart, and all these people are herbalized now, and they got all this big center of influence, and blah, 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 blah. Monica starts painting the picture to Earl what life will look like in the next year, 2 and 3 years. And Monica didn't even talk about president's team. Monica talked about 30K president's team. You can be 30K. You can have 600,000 in group volume underneath you because of her, because of him, because of her, because of this person. And by the way, because of you, because you're leading the way. Keep signing them up, keep signing them up, keep signing them up, keep signing them up. Keep signing them up, keep signing them up, keep signing up more, because you got to inspire your people that you just signed up and keep signing up and keep signing up. That's how momentum works. And then you inspire your people more from leading from example. And then Monica's telling me that I'm almost done. Okay. Monica, this was today. Monica's telling me that while she's telling Earl, he's like freaking quivering, like shaking from excitement. And Monica told me, she says, can you believe that, like, he believed it so much, he was so wrapped up in what can happen, belief in this marketing plan, and then she started saying, this is the money you'll earn. You know, 30K, here's the royalty. That's a $30,000 royalty, but here's the bonus. The bonus will be about 60 or 70,000. You'll be making 80, 90, 100,000 a month. And now he's living it as she's speaking it to him. And now he's believing it, and he's trembling with excitement and belief. And Monica's telling me today, she says, can you believe that he starts like trembling, like shaking from excitement? I go, yeah, I can believe that, because that's what happened to me. I used to tremble at night in Germany because my group was freaking exploding. And I would go into meetings, and there'd be 200 people in a meeting in another city, and everybody's underneath me. And I would go home at night just freaking shaking because, like shaking. I couldn't even breathe because I'm so excited about my future. And all those stories that I heard before about people getting to the president's team at warp speed, I'm going, oh my God, it's happening to me now. And my freaking heart, it was just like, so she goes, can you believe that he was feeling like that? I go, yeah, I can believe that, because I've felt that. I've felt that a lot. And that's a very good feeling to have, by the way. That's when you know that you're really getting the belief and the vision and the clarity. You guys understand where I'm coming from? Okay. So anyway, that was kind of a long speech, okay, because I want you guys to believe in the future. I want you not just believe in the future, not just believe in Herbalife future, but I'm talking about the marketing plan, getting to the Get team, getting to the millionaire team, wearing the diamonds, making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. I'm telling you, when you're rock solid in that belief, the same way that you're rock solid about this, oh, how powerful you're going to be. How powerful you guys are going to be. And every single person you talk to, it's going to be like bowling pins. You're going to set them up and knock them down. Boom! You're going to be like, damn, how did that person, everybody I talk to just keep signing up. And you're like, you don't need to scratch your head wondering why every person you talk to is signing up. Of course they're signing up. It's like Mark Hughes says, they should be begging you to sign up. We don't need to beg people to sign up. They should be begging you to sign up. You guys believe? I'm going to be 51. Let me take my glasses off so I look younger. I'm going to be 51. Look at Monica up there. Going to be 46, and she looks like a freaking teenager. You should be begging us to sign up. Begging us to sign up. You should feel how tight my butt is. You should be begging us to sign up because of that new collagen. I'm just playing, Earl. I'm just playing. You guys understand? So when you have that belief and that excitement and that fun and that certainty about yourself, then I'm telling you, you'll sign up people like boom, boom, like boom, boom. Knock them down. Line them up. Knock them down. And that's what all of us need to do, by the way. Speaking of that. We need to have the mindset. We need to be signing them up, signing them up, signing them up, signing them up. Because guess what? And then I'm really almost done. Okay? If you don't sign them up, somebody else is going to sign them up. If you don't get them, somebody's going to get them. You never know. Hey, if I didn't sign up Earl, somebody would have signed him up. I told Monica last night, I said, baby, aren't you glad that I was in a good mood and wore my Herbalife shirt to the gym that night and met Earl? Right? And you know, guys, I'm playing because usually I'm in a good mood. I don't leave the house, and usually I don't leave. If I ain't in a good mood, I didn't take enough products or something. You know what I'm saying? So, but I always wear this to the gym. It's never a question mark. But I also told her, I said, keep in mind, it wasn't just the shirt. You guys got to keep in mind that. It was also the smile. It was also the, come here, let me give you a hug. Nice to meet you. It was also the, where are you from? New Orleans? Really? You're from New Orleans? I got a bunch of people in New Orleans. And so I started asking him questions, finding out about him because he was wearing a New Orleans hat. So it was easy for me to say, where are you from? Oh, New Orleans, blah, blah, blah. Juana's from New Orleans, got a big group in Louisiana, whatever, whatever. So we found some common things to talk about. So it's that relationship building as well. It's not just wearing a T-shirt. It's learning how to ask some questions and develop relationships with people when you meet them. You guys understand? And that's what happened with me and Earl. And then, of course, we exchanged information, got them on Facebook friends together, and whatever, whatever, whatever. And then the rest is history. Okay? And Earl's going to be my diamond, our diamond. Earl's going to be all of our diamond. So we're going to share him. We're going to pass around that shiny diamond. Okay, go ahead, Monica.
Yes, awesome, Glenn. So, you know, when Glenn talks about being like solidified, like really being solid in Herbalife, you know how you're solid on your products and you guys are like so committed because you got a result and you're so jacked up. Well, when we're talking about the business side, the way that you get complete belief that it can happen for you, you have to plug into your Zoom calls, which is tonight. And that's like every night. And of course, if you miss it, listen to the recording the next day immediately. And also attend like the trainings that we have at Frisco Fit Nutrition. Attend the STS that's going to happen in August 13th with Debbie Katz, the Pink Hornet. Unbelievable trainer. You guys want to be trained by this legend in the company. I mean, just amazing human being. You guys will love her. So, you know, that's how you get rock solid in the business. So yes, rock solid with the products, but how do you get rock solid with the business? And the belief that it can happen for you is when you plug into the trainings. Because when you we're going to have our team and we're going to know our team and you're going to know successes because you're plugged into NCL and you guys should be plugged into NCL and posting up like Earl does. And congratulations to Earl for being the leader and posting up all his success because we feed off that. I mean, if it was just up to Glenn and I would be like, you know, I'm a human being, you guys, and I would be like wanting to hit my head up against the wall. It's like, where's the team? Where's the commitment? Where's the contribution to everybody, to Chica, to Minerva, to Kira, you know? So we need everybody to play the game and contribute to NCL, contribute to the STS, and go and bring people. So when you go to the STS, you guys, is you not only, yes, you know, what I'm getting at is you know the stories of our team, but it's also good to go to the STS so you can see a bigger picture, a bigger vision of other people around Texas, around Oklahoma, the people that drive into Dallas to see these trainings. By the way, they're in Dallas, so there's no excuse you shouldn't be going to the training every single month. You're not having to drive 6 hours, so that's number one. But you get to see these amazing human beings that started just like you, signed the paper, got a product result, and they got the vision and belief, and boom, their dreams are coming true. Dreams with financial situations, dreams being able to take care of their mom and dad without stressing out and gaining weight, and all those stories that we hear in the marketplace. So that's why you want to be plugged into your system, so that way you do have the belief that it can happen for you. So when you have that belief that it can happen for you because you heard all the people walking across stage telling their story, well, then when you sign someone up, do you think now you have the belief that it can happen for that new person? Do you guys believe that? And why is that? Because you saw it yourself. You heard it from other people, not just Glenn and I, not from Earl, not from your sideline. You heard it from someone you have no idea who they are, and now it's real. It's funny how when I tell Glenn something, and everybody can relate to this, when you tell your spouse something, you're kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. But then whenever someone else says it, they're like, oh my gosh, it's true. Oh, wow. It's like they heard it for the very first time. So as human beings, when we go to trainings, you're going to hear things on the call and you're going to have light bulb moments in front of us. But when you go to someone else that you have no connection with, that's when you marry someone in another organization that you don't know is going to marry you into Herbalife forever. Yep. That's why you need to get to the training, and that's why when you sign someone up that wants to make some money, you get them to the training so that way someone else can marry them into Herbalife, and it makes your job easier. Don't think that you need to have all the answers. Just understand that the answer that you need to be giving these people is plugging them into the system. And the system, is training. The Zoom calls, the FFN. You need to leverage your tools to build your business. And that's how you guys are going to have the belief for yourself. You're going to have belief for your team members. And you're going to create belief for Claudia, for Brandon. And it's just amazing how once we tie into that, how everything's going to feed off one another. Just like when, like with Earl. Earl has now leverage because he's got people now signing up, getting a result. People are making money part-time around their current jobs, and they're just like, they can't even believe that they're actually making money. That's amazing, right? That, $100, $200, and that's a lot of money for, people in America. People go into bankruptcy just needing an extra $500. So that don't discount the $500 people. Whenever, we talk about big money in Herbalife, yes, that's amazing. But always remember that people can save their family if they just made an extra $500 a month. Seriously. And that causes, when you're stressed out financially, it causes stress with your kids, your family, with your jobs, with your husband. So understand that it's important for us as health coaches, going to you, Glenn, to get them a result, and then to post up, because it's free, post up on social media. And then when they start making money, then that's going to impact your community. And that's just the small things can make the biggest difference in the world. Okay. So just remember that. That's a big deal. And then just plug them in and it'll be incredible. So go ahead, Glenn. And
just a little, just on that, making 300, 400, 500 a month. Let's talk about 300. Let's talk about 200. Let's talk about 500. Sometimes, because of course we do talk it for especially y'all that have been around for a while. President's team is like the holy grail, right? Financial freedom, all that stuff. So that's like a goal for a lot of the serious people and whatnot. But keep in mind, a lot of the people that come into Herbalife, including the #1 distributor in the world, Susan Peterson, who's made over $100 million. She got into the business in the 80s. Oh yeah, Earl, I saw your eyes. She's made about $130 million in Herbalife, Susan Peterson. But she got into business wanting to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. because she lost her business in the 80s, and she was an interior decorator and whatever. So sometimes if you don't think that $200 or $300 or $500 is a whole lot of money, here's some perspective for you. Brandon, can I borrow $500? I'll pay you back like whenever I get it. I'm not sure when I'll get it, but can I borrow $500 tonight? I really need it cash. All of a sudden, 500 becomes a lot of money. Hey, Earl, can I borrow $300? I'm not sure when I can pay you back. You know, I'll just write you an IOU. Okay, you know I'm good for it, man. Even though I borrowed money from you before and never paid you back. But can I borrow $300? All of a sudden, $300 becomes a lot of money. You guys understand the perspective? Like, really? 300? 300? You want to borrow 300? Oh, I have to talk to my wife. Then you hang up, talk to your wife. Is he crazy? 300? Hell no. Oh, 300 ended up becoming a lot of money. You guys got me? So perspective, keep that in mind. 300, and sometimes it ain't even about the money either. It's about the accomplishment, achievement. I tell you what, when you get a new person in the business and they go out there and they get 2 or 3 people on the products, they ain't even counting up the profit that they made. They're just all wrapped up in excitement that they achieved. They're like, what? That was easy. Like achievement. I achieved something. I accomplished something. Oh my God, I got 2 customers now, and they're all freaking excited. And they just told me if they lose weight, that they got 10 people from the office that they're going to bring me. And now they're all like, oh, they're not counting their profit. They're counting their achievements and their accomplishments. You guys understand where I'm coming from? So y'all keep that in mind, okay? And then the last thing, coming to you, Earl. Last thing, Monica talking about trainings, okay? Here's what y'all should do with your people, and I'm going to do it with you right now, with all of y'all right now, okay? And I know we got some people that are going to be listening to the recording, okay? We got Alexa that's going to her second extravaganza in Atlanta, so she's not on tonight. We got Kim that's not on tonight, and we got a few others that are not on tonight, okay, for whatever reasons, okay? So hopefully you should be listening to this on the recording. But here's the situation. You got to lay out expectations to your people. Okay, you understand Earl? You understand Chica? You understand Brandon? You understand Katia? You understand Claudia? And Leslie? You got to lay out expectations to your customers, lay out expectations to your distributors. So here's my expectation for all of you. Are y'all ready for it? Raise your hand if you're ready. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Okay, good. Here's my expectation for all of y'all. Okay? Have y'all heard this one before? Learners are earners. The more you learn, the more you earn. The more products you take, the more money you make. You've heard all that from Mark Hughes. You've heard it from me. You've heard it from other people. Okay? So who's going to the next STS with Debbie Katz? Raise your hand. Okay? I can't see all of you in the screen. I'm looking for your hands. Okay?
We already got the ticket.
Thank
Earl.
you. Oh, Minerva, I'm glad that you just put your hand in the camera.
Katia, Bridget.
Good. Minerva, I'm glad you just put your hand in front of the camera because it took you about 15 seconds, okay, of hesitation or whatever, or maybe there was a delay in the sound. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Or maybe you're going through your mind, oh, crap, somebody raised their hand except me. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what it was. There was a delay.
Oh, delay. Okay, we'll call it a delay. Okay. But I'm glad that you raised your hand because I didn't want to put you on blast in front of everybody. Because I was, after Claudia kept, I keep wanting to call you Katia. After Claudia kept, after she was talking, then I was fixing to come to you and put you on blast. So here's what I want to tell all of you. These are my expectations. These are my expectations. Okay. I expect all of you guys to go to the STSs. That's what I expect from you. Who's on tonight's call just because you had nothing better to do? Raise your hand. Nobody. We're not playing games here tonight. Me and Monica were at the gym killing it and came home and then opened up the computer and got on tonight's call. We're on like clockwork. You're on like clockwork. Who's going to miss next week's video conference on Wednesday night? Who's going to miss it? Trick question. Good. Nobody raised their hand. Nobody's going to miss it. By the way, who's going to get their people on? Raise your hand. Get your people on. Okay. So my expectation for all of you guys, for your sake, you guys know what car I drive, right? You guys know we live in a nice house. You guys know what level we're at in the company. You guys know that we want to get to a higher level in the company. And let me tell you something. Whether you guys are on next week's call or not on next week's call, whether you guys go to the next STS or don't go to the next STS, I'm getting to the next damn level. You guys got it? I learned that from Mark Hughes, going with or without you. And I don't mean that I'm just giving that as what do you call it? Like as a metaphor, metaphorically speaking. I'm not being like arrogant with saying that, okay? It's just a decision that you make. But here's what I want for you guys' business, because do you guys believe that I want all of y'all to be successful? Do you guys believe that? Yeah. You know, I'm not just saying this, saying things on calls like this to inspire people or to motivate people or to whatever to people. You know, we're just speaking the truth here. All of y'all want to build a successful business. I know that, or because you're not on tonight as a hobby. Okay. So the thing is part of your job responsibility is to go to the trainings, to be involved, we call it being plugged into the system. I don't know anybody in 27 years in Herbalife, in the business, 27 years, okay? I don't know anybody that has ever made a lot of money without being plugged in to the system, to a system, to the system. At some level, the Herbalife system, usually it's at a lot level, right? They're always plugged into the Herbalife system, LDWs, STSs, whatever. Why wouldn't you want to be? You know what I mean? Because you're a product of your environment. The second that, and based on these are facts in my organization, because do you guys know that I've had people quit in my organization? I have. People quit. Life gets them. The birds get them, whatever. You know, Jim Rohn says, you know, why does that happen? You know, well, some things are a mystery. I'm not in the mystery solving business, so best that you move on. Go build another group, go sign up some more people. So some people are going to quit. Some people are going to give up on themselves. They lose belief. They stop using the products, whatever, you know. But the thing is, my expectation for all of you guys, because I know that you want to be successful, you have to take ownership of your business. You have to understand that every single month in Dallas, by the way, like Monica said, there's a lot of people that drive. When I went to Utah, I was talking to people drive 6 hours to come to the STS once a month. They drive 6 hours to come to the STS. That's like from here to San Antonio with stressful traffic. You know what I mean? That's stressful. And those same people got families and kids and children and dogs and all this other stressful things that they have to arrange. We're so fortunate that we got it right here in Dallas. Okay. So that's an expectation I'm putting on you guys, and y'all have to take ownership of that. We cannot, in August and September and October and November and January and whatever, every single month, I can't be, or your sponsor can't be, dragging you and come on, you got to go. Remember, learners are earners. You got to stay plugged in. No, we're not pushing wet noodles. You ever pushed a wet noodle? What happens to it? It just bunches all up, right? No, you got to pull them. You got to pull them with you, okay? So we want to build leadership. We want to build independent entrepreneurs that have ownership and take responsibility and have a mindset of a champion. I don't want to build an organization that have mindset of babies and mindset of drama and mindset of not going anywhere and doing anything with their lives. I want to build leadership. Now, I have to leverage my time and my energy, and so does Monica, and so do you. Every single one of you has to leverage your time and your energy. Because Brandon, Earl, Chica, Ricky, any of you, you can only say so much to inspire people or to train people or to teach people before they go, yeah, I got it. And that'll last about a day or two that they got it. and they're inspired from whatever you said, but then it wears off. Kind of like taking a bath. After a couple of days, it wears off, and you got to take another bath, get freshened up, get cleaned up. Today, I'm taking 2. Today, I took one before the gym, and I'm going to take one after this call again. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to take 2 baths. So it's the same with being plugged in and getting your learn on. That's the same with the Mark Hughes challenge, right? Listening to Mark Hughes every single day. I'm telling you, if y'all listen to 15 minutes of Mark Hughes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, you'll never have to hear from me again in your life. You will get everything you need. All the training, all the leadership, all the vision, all the inspiration, all the hope, everything you'll get from Mark Hughes. But guess what you guys got to do? Gotta. If you want to be successful, you have to take responsibility and ownership to get in the habit of working that muscle. The same way as you work this muscle, taking the products muscle. You got to work your personal development muscle, and you got to work your getting your learn on muscle. You are learning every single day, and you guys got to be in fighting shape at every moment. That way, at any given moment, you can flip the switch. Flip the switch. You meet somebody in the gym. Boom, flip the switch. You meet somebody. Oh, tell me about this price. Flip the switch. Boom, you're on. You're on. Like a freaking Herbalife, mean, lean, fighting machine Terminator. You guys understand? You guys got to be that solid in your mind. So you got to feed your mind the same way that we're putting collagen in our body, and we're putting rebuild strength in our body, and we're putting CR7 in our body during our workouts. You guys got to do the same thing for your mind. Feed it with knowledge. Feed it with inspiration. Listen to Mark Hughes 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. Go to the STS once a month. And then after you go to the STS, you go to one STS by yourself, meaning not anybody in your pay line. You'll never be by yourself, by the way, because there's always 500 people there. And you always have people in our organization with you as well. But I'm talking about people in your pay line that you sponsored. If you go to one STS, 2 STSs, 3 STSs, and you don't have anybody in your pay line, after a while, you're going to go, I got to bring some people. After a while, you're going to get disgusted and frustrated and say, okay, I got to build a group. I'm tired of all these people going on stage, moving up the marketing plan, making all this money, getting all this recognition, getting all these diamonds, getting the millionaire team. Geez, I want some of that. Plenty of it out there for us. Plenty of it out there. Let me tell you something, guys, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm putting my expectation on you. Every single training. Every single training. If you can commit to go to every single training, give me a witness and raise your hand. Raise it. And Leslie, raise it with more confidence after that speech. You understand? Don't y'all be half-heartedly raising your hands. Okay? Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. This is for you. Okay? And Leslie, how many children do you got? 2? I know people that got 4 children that are on the president's team now. In the same excuse, and I'm not calling you out on anything, but I'm giving this as an example, the same mother over here that uses her children as an excuse not to go, the girl over here that's got 4 children uses the kids as the excuse to go. I'm going to the training so we can have the best life ever. I'm making sacrifices now so we can live the best life ever. So we can be on the president's team. That way, you're 4 years old now, you'll be 8 years old, and mommy will be wearing diamonds, and we'll be going on all the Herbalife free vacations Hey, you want to go to Disney World? Hey, you want to go to the Bahamas? Hey, you want to go on a cruise? Hey, do you like diamonds? Hey, you want to go here? Hey, you want to go there? You want to live the life of your dreams? Hey, you want to be drive around in a Mercedes? You want to go to the best schools? You want to wear the best clothes? You want to have the best friends? You want to have an unbelievable herbal lifestyle, VIP, or do you want to be living in the slums 4 years from now? That's what you tell your kids. I'm not saying that to you and Leslie. I'm giving you an example. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So that's what it's got to be, guys. And it can be that for every single one of you. I'm almost done, and then Earl gets to go. Because in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 years, people that signed up yesterday are going to be millionaires. You guys got to get that. I'm not trying to inspire you, and I'm not trying to sell you on something that you don't believe in. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You guys got it? Herbalife just settled with the FTC. We are free. And do you guys know what one hell of a company that you represent, that you got a company that wrote a $200 million check so you can be free? Marinate on that for a second. You got a company that was not in the wrong, but they wrote the FTC a $200 million check, basically so they could say, get off my back so we can go do some freaking business and change the world. $200 million. How do you feel about your company now? So you can be free. Now, what are you going to do to go pay that back? Are you going to be living in the slums in 4 years? Are you going to be living on the wrong side of the railroad track? Are you going to be driving a hand-me-down car that's 15 years old? Or are you going to be balling? You're going to be balling, and you're going to be having a group underneath you that's balling. You guys got me? Take advantage of what's been handed to you. Herbalife is the most incredible company that's ever existed on the face of the planet, guys. When I got in, Mark Hughes fought the United States Senate and won. When I got in, Mark Hughes was on C-SPAN, and he was telling the people on the Senate panel, if you're such an expert in nutrition, and he says, and I'm not trying to be funny here and disrespectful, but if you're such an expert in nutrition yesterday, grilling me, then why were you so fat yesterday? He said that to the scientists that were 60 pounds overweight. And he says, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying I think you should use some of our products. Okay? Mark Hughes stood up for our company and our government in 1985, and he won. Okay? Herbalife just stood up for us again and wrote a $200 million check, even though we weren't wrong, just because they didn't want this thing to keep getting dragged out, keep getting dragged out, keep getting dragged out. You guys got me? That's the company that you represent. I think we should all be proud of that, and then also have a little bit of vision, because now what's your excuse in the next year, 2 years, and 3 years? Guys, we're free as a company. These are going to be some mind-boggling years in front of us, and I want all of y'all to be very, very, very freaking excited about that. This is time to build. Now it's time to build your business. Now it's time to go freaking nuts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Earl, go.
Hey, Glenn, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, so real quick, I just want to thank you for all the nuggets and all the mentoring and everything that's been going on. Everything that's happening is because of what we've been, like I told to Sarah and Craig outside the club, is about design. So, I mean, we've been working on this definitely since January. A lot of people think that this is just luck or popping up, but we've been working on this since the beginning. And before it became a fruition, I just believed and decided to just keep going no matter how I look. And you guys know that everything that I've been through, because I be at the club and days I come in there when it isn't too good, and days when it's still looking good, that I still push and push and push and push and push and push and push. And I also thank the rest of the team about what's going on. So a couple of things I wanted to drop on you guys about the NCL page. I'm going to keep posting about. I've been posting, but now it's just there's stuff to, that's posted about. But we need all your contribution on the NCL page. It's not always about the money. It's about people who you have signing up that's having success. Because I learned this from Glenn at the club one day when I had like 1,100 on the board, and I think for 2 weeks the needle didn't move. And he told me you got to do something to keep the needle moving. And it's the same thing with the business. The same thing with people. If they're losing 5-6 pounds, post it. That's gonna push. That's gonna get the wheels turning. And I talked to Kim Holiday today or yesterday. I think she's asking me about the shake party. And she's like, "Are you getting sales from the shake party?" And I said, "Really? I started doing the shake parties. It wasn't about the sales. It was about getting the team in motion. It was all about getting the team in motion.
Mhm.
And because we got the team in motion, we got Chica on the team, and Chica's turned into a beast, like a good-looking beast.
Yeah, yeah. I love Chica. I love Chica.
A good-looking beast. Don't take that the wrong way. So a good-looking beast, I mean, 'cause she basically started duplicating everything that we were doing. They learned about the products. She signed up 2 great people who definitely need the help, who lost weight, who started working out, joined the gym. She changed lives because of that shake party. So it wasn't about the sign up. She changed lives. And today, met Christy that I posted about because of Extravaganza, because I'm going to plug Extravaganza, even though, what's it is? Wednesday?
Yeah.
If you can still go to Extravaganza, I'm telling y'all to go out. You don't have to be on my team. Be on my team, even better. Yay.
Oh, dang.
But find a way to go. I'm telling you guys, it's not about the how. If you can go, try to put your idea into going. Because trust me, I did not. You can talk to Monica and Glenn. It wasn't looking good for me to go. Okay. So I just made a decision. I just made a decision to go, and everything opened up. And I made a video about it in my car to some of you guys, so you can kind of get an understanding of what's going on. That is not, Brandon knows, man. Brandon hit 10K. Brandon's, man, that's my dude. So everybody affects everybody. So I'm telling you guys, it's about the belief. I told Chica, I'm gonna put our business in the street right quick, Chica. I said, Chica, if you want 2,500, if you want it, it's for you. Just declare it. It's not about that how. You declare it, you're gonna do it because you're already doing the right things. So everything is right there for us. And it's everything I've just chosen to. And I was talking to 2 people at the club that I think Glenn just talked about, Craig and Sarah. And I told him I just chose to believe my mentorship. Because Glenn told us, I want to tell you about the STS. Glenn said if we do 12, we just go to 12 trainings. I held on to that. He said, you go to 12 trainings, you'll be free.
Exactly.
I ain't going to 12 trainings I got a family.
Oh, thank you.
I ain't got time I don't have that kind of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it with intention that I'm going to these 12 trainings to be free.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's what I'm saying. So grab hold to these trainings. It's just 12 days out of your life to change your life. So that's the way I hold on to it. And I know if I do it, it's going to duplicate. And everything I do is duplicating. Because also with the STS, I'm gonna plug the STS while I got the floor. So the STS, if you don't make Extravaganza, STS is about the tangible. Like I told you, because I came from Extravaganza, it's not about you, it's not about the money. Ever since I came back from Extravaganza, everybody that I touched turned to gold. Everybody I touched turned to gold.
Boom.
Everybody I talked to, life has changed.
Of course.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Whether they're on my team or not.
You
can't tell me nothing about Herbalife right now.
Thank you.
Nothing. So you tell me you go to Extravaganza, what you gonna do? You're gonna do like 100 times what you're doing right now.
Exactly.
I promise.
Hey, in Atlanta, I don't know if you heard at the beginning, Earl, 17,600 tickets in Atlanta. Who? Come on.
We need like 10 more sold though.
Come on. Yeah, thank you. In our group. Thank you.
So
So y'all still got time to get a Southwest Airlines and get there for Friday night. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Change your life forever. I tell you what.
If I didn't have that conversation, Christy, ask Monica about how lit up Christy was today.
Yeah.
Ask Monica how lit up Christy was today.
Yeah.
That picture don't do it no justice.
No, I know.
That was Extravaganza piece. Ask them how Craig and Sarah were lit up when I was talking to them.
Exactly.
Their lives are getting changed.
I know.
They went to Extravaganza.
Yep.
So it's not about me, not about the money. The money gonna come. So it's gonna change people's lives. So if you keep going on what you're doing, you're going on empty. I'm telling you from experience. So you got to get poured into. You can't get in the car and try to run on an empty tank. Yeah, you can. You could get a couple of quarts and stuff, but if you got some high octane, you can get access to get it.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Just thank you for letting me share that. That's what I wanted to make sure you guys know about.
Awesome.
And,
That's awesome. Good job, baby. Good job. I know you
on the last thing,
y'all got some special recognition here tonight, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Stephanie's on. She'll do it. But I want to say about moving that needle, even though my quote-unquote volume is higher than it's ever been before, I kept that training that you told me. So I made sure, if anything, I sold a 3-day trial today. I did that. Only $20, move the needle. So, that's making sure. And qualified for the 5K earner for the SDS, something like that. What was it? 5K?
5K mentoring with Debbie Katz.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hey, and what's your volume at now? Do you know?
I just came back from the thing, so I gotta check.
It's over 6,000, isn't it? Wasn't it 61 last night?
It was like 6140.
6140 last night. So he's qualified for the 5K. Yeah, and y'all keep in mind, before I forget, then we'll go to Stephanie because I know she's got some special recognition, and then we'll end the call. But y'all keep in mind, this month is double volume for up to 7,500 for the LDWs, for all the goodies, for all the VIP gifts. Y'all know that at every LDW, we get VIP gifts, and everybody walks across the stage and gets all their goodies. You want to live the VIP life? You want to have all the, hey, people will say, hey, can I order one of those? Craig and Sarah, hey, can I get me one of those? I go, yeah, you got to go to the extravaganza and get it. They don't sell them. So there's all these little special things that you get with the VIP life, and y'all got 7,500 double volume that you can get this month to get your VIP seating for the LDW and all that stuff. Okay, we've got the Champions Dinner. I need to see all of y'all smiling faces at the damn Champions table. You understand? Champions Dinner. Champions Dinner. That's all you need to be thinking about. And we got 12 days. What do we call it? The 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning in the football game. Stephanie's only like 1,100 points or something away from supervisor, so we got to get Stephanie. Stephanie's got to be a supervisor by the end of the month. Period. End of story. Because let me tell y'all, keep this in mind, whatever you focus on is what you manifest. Whatever you focus on continually is what you attract into your life. So Chica, if you're focused on supervisor, then you'll get to supervisor. If you're focused on getting to supervisor fast, then you'll get to supervisor fast. If you're never thinking about supervisor, then you'll never get to supervisor. I mean, you might get there just because you got friggin' lucky and, oh, I'm a supervisor. How did that happen? That could happen. But I'm just telling you how the dynamic works. Whatever you are focused on with intention, with purpose, things happen by design, not by chance. So focus on getting a supervisor. Focus. And by the way, we just made the special announcement for you guys that saw my sideways video. I don't know why that went sideways, but we opened it up. We've never done this. Anybody that's qualifying, trying to qualify for supervisor, and they do 2,500 in 1 month, we're going to let you come to the Champions table with us because we want to help build y'all in whatever. Of course, your sponsor is going to pick up the tab for you because that counts for your sponsor too. So we're only paying for one us, but the sponsor would cover that. But at least that gets you to the Champions table. Our goal is to have a table of 30 or 40 people in September and October going into the last quarter. And guys, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. What you focus on is what you attract, so let's make it happen. So 2 things, and then we're going to Stephanie. We got double volume up to 7,500. We got the Champions Dinner. I need all of y'all at the Champions Dinner. If all of y'all are qualifying for the Champions Dinner every single month, number one, you're a product of your environment. You get to be around all of us awesome people every single month, and you get your dinner paid for, and you get the masterminding experience of a lifetime. But more importantly than that, if you're doing minimum 2,500 every month, you're moving the needle, you're making money, you're happy, right? You're happy, you feel great about yourself, you can pound your chest every day. When you're not qualifying for the Champions Dinner, it's like the air is let out of the balloon. Come on, okay? Y'all are better than that. You cannot get the maximum in life from doing the minimum. So that means if you want to live the baller life and have a VIP life and make lots of money and move up the marketing plan, you can't be doing 800 points a month because that's called doing not much. So you can't get a lot from doing not much. There's an old phrase, to whom much is given, much is expected, right? So if you want to be given a lot, money, lifestyle, recognition, diamonds, achievement, whatever, then much is expected from you, right? 2,500 is the minimum benchmark just to get you guys working your muscle, okay? And now the last thing, Earl, get ready. I weighed in before we came in over here. 171. Stephanie, it's all yours. Yeah, Brandon. 171. 175 is coming. Let's go, Stephanie.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes.
Doing good.
All right. Well, first of all, I know Earl kind of already mentioned it about Chica. Chica joined the team at one of our shake parties that we had, that Earl and I had. She actually decided to become a member and join. And she started really, really quickly changing lives. She literally meeting people inside of Walmart in the nutrition aisle, has sparked up a conversation, got the wonderful lady to join 24-Hour Fitness and come to our classes, and gave her a schedule and got her on the products and got her really changing lives. And so, like, to the point where we were in class, Chica was in the front row. She came in, I can't remember her name, Chica, but she came into the class. She went to the very back, and Chica went to the back with her and was dancing with her, having fun with her, and interacting with her. And I noticed the whole thing yesterday while she was in class. And so I wanted to recognize Chica because she hit her first rank. And so she is now a senior consultant. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right.
So congratulations to Chica. We're going to post it on the NCL page and make it super public now. But she gets her water bottle and her pen. So I'm super, super proud of her. She's been working really, really hard, and she's really, really excited, and she's been loving the products, and she's been making progress herself. She has not given me an update recently, but I know she's lost 6 pounds. So she's been doing amazing. So anyways, I just wanted to give her a big, big shout out that she is doing awesome. So congratulations, Chica.
Yeah, Chica.
8.5 pounds down, 2 weeks. Go, girl.
8.5. Wow. That is awesome. Take a bow. Come off mute and take a bow, Chica. You know how to unmute yourself? Oh, okay. Then just bow. Take a bow. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. Boy, Stephanie, look at how look at Stephanie.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi. Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It's awesome. I love it. Feel fantastic.
You already look different. It's unbelievable. I mean, it really is unbelievable. People's face, how they start looking, and man, unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Awesome. And look at Stephanie down there. Have y'all seen Stephanie's before picture? And look at her now. What a freaking beauty. Are you kidding? Look at that smile. Garen, I thought Garen Jones had a nice smile. Are you kidding?
Garen doesn't have anything on me.
Exactly. No, he really don't. You got to start doing. You got to start doing some videos, baby. You're very easy on the eyes. That's right. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so did we cover everything, Monica? Come off and mute. Let's make sure so we can get everybody on their way. Hurry.
Yes, sir, we did.
Okay, so 12 days left in the month. 2-minute warning. STS next month. Double volume this month. Champions dinner. Okay, and then August 6th. Oh, and by the way, for y'all that were like, I know you had your class, Stephanie, and whoever else was on their phones and whatnot driving here. Make sure when we post this that you watch the first 15 or 20 or 30 minutes, whatever you missed, because it was good information. Good information. Y'all don't want to miss it, and make sure you watch it ASAP. And when we post it online, like it and comment on it. That way you can influence other people to watch it too. You guys got me? Okay. So is everybody good? Everybody feel good?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, Monica mentioned something. I've been on that collagen for how long now? A full week?
A week.
Like we got it last Tuesday, right? Like Tuesday. So about 8 days, 8 full days. And then I took one in California. I don't know what's going on with that stuff, but I've tried. My top weight ever has been 170, and I weighed in the other night, and I was like 169, and I'm like, what? How's that possible? Right? And then tonight, I don't weigh. A lot of you, because I've always been the same, 163, so I don't even weigh. So I stopped weighing months and months and months ago, and then tonight I go, let me weigh again, 171 and a half. I was so excited. Oh my God. So I don't know if that collagen is helping produce hormones or whatever in the body, but I don't know, but I'm going with it. I'm going to start taking two of them a day. Anyway, I'm excited about the collagen stuff. So anyway, Earl, we're going to 175 now. You're going down, I'm going up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, guys, thank y'all for being on tonight. We love y'all. Keep smiling. Let's go be champions the next 12 days, and let's freaking kill it. Hey, everybody, get a picture. Get a picture. Somebody take a picture. Somebody take a picture. Herbalife champions in the house. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, y'all post up. We love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all amazing call.
Yes, wonderful. Really cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank
Earl.
you.
Thank you, Claudia. Bye.
Oh, Earl.
Stephanie.
Hold on.